Hello, Aries, and welcome to your horoscope forecast for November 16th through November 30th. All right, Aries, your zodiac sign is ruled by Mars, which also shares its name with the Roman god of war. This planet is an action planet, and it's all about taking steps to survive, okay? Animal instinct, impulsive behavior as well. Mars brings into Aries as its ruling planet. Right now, I'm going to shuffle the Soul Journey cards, and we're going to see what two cards your reading is based around as core cards, okay? And also, right now we have Venus, or I'm sorry, yes, Venus and Sagittarius. I almost didn't even know what I was saying for a second there. Venus is in Sagittarius right now. When Venus is the planet of love, and you know, sometimes when that comes into a fire sign, Jupiter and Venus, it brings not only love but also boredom. Okay, so that could also be coming in for many of us in all different zodiac signs, especially Sagittarius. Okay, all right, so let's see what two, we're going to cut the deck. What two cards do we want to start with here for your reading? Success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Okay. Empathy. I am open to seeing both sides of a situation. All right. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to pull some tarot to elaborate on those two things and really deep dive, dive deep, sorry, into what we want to really find out about these two cards a little more, or like your reading as a whole. Okay, so I am shuffling the Witch Tarot deck that I have right here. And this is a great deck because there are some cards in it that are not in the traditional tarot decks. And I really love this deck. It is my favorite. And I really resonate with it well. So, oops, I apologize. It works really well for me. All right, so we are going to cut the deck and see what we get. All right, what does Spirit want you to work? No. 10 of Wands. Okay. Let's get these out of here. And 4 of Wands. Okay. And 3 of Swords. Okay, Aries. Wow. This is crazy. Okay, so not only are you guys like workaholics, a lot of you, but when you get this 10 of Wands energy coming in, it really represents an overload, okay? A burden, too much responsibility, feeling overwhelmed, and possibly underappreciated, okay? Or maybe that's not even it. Maybe it's not that you're underappreciated by somebody in your circle or your life or your partner, but it could be that you don't even appreciate yourself. You feel like you need to do more. You're being hard on yourself, okay? But whatever it is, you're carrying a burden or a heavy load. Okay, now that could be with success, with work, or, trying to achieve your goals. You're working extremely hard to try and achieve them. But then empathy comes in and it says, I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. And then you get this 4 of Wands. And 4 of Wands is like, represents peace and harmony and positivity and feelings of hard work with great results. Also, for some of you, it could represent country life. Okay, the simpler things. And so, like, this is pretty significant because these kind of align with each other. Empathy kind of goes with that 4 of Wands. Be kind and patient to yourself. See the both sides of the hard work and of the relaxation that you really need, okay? And success, going with that 10 of Wands. that yes, hard work pays off, okay? But allow yourself some downtime. Don't carry the burden all by yourself or too much at once. You might be taking on too many tasks at once and you feel like you're being pulled in too many different directions. And then when you get this Three of Swords energy, this could be about an accidental death surrounding you, not you per se, but somebody around you. Or it can represent heartbreak, being hurt, and it could be in the past. I feel like this is recent past for Aries right now. You might have lost somebody in your family or lost a loved one. I mean, a love relationship is what I meant to say. Or something really, really significant. I mean, it really could even be a pet, okay? But I feel like this is a person that you lost. And so maybe that's why you're having to work harder and carry the whole load, okay? Because you're all by yourself now and you have to push forward and work harder to gain your success and to be able to relax a little bit. It's going to take the hard work before you get to enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay, and then so let's pull the Moon Oracle and see what Spirit wants us to elaborate on when it comes to these three tarot cards. Okay, and for that I'm using the Moon Oracle deck here that I have. And I really love this deck as well. These are great cards that I have, and I really love putting them all together for your guys' readings because they just, if I do them in a specific order, they seem to just go so beautifully together. And I really like that. Okay, so we're going to cut the deck. And your first one, the end of a rough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Okay, yeah, so meaning that this isn't the full moon in Capricorn, this could mean that I believe our next full moon for Capricorn in the month of December, I believe is around, I want to say the 8th or ninth, but do not quote me because I'm not positive yet. But December is coming. This could be January as well. So maybe around this time, December, January, in the Capricorn season, you're gonna have that heavy load just kind of slow down a little bit. Okay, so the end of the tough cycle is approaching. That's really significant. Let's move these over a little bit so you can see this one too. But yeah, isn't that kind of crazy how those go together? All right, next. Don't let your pride get in the way. Full moon in Leo. So yes, don't overdo it. Allow yourself the empathy and the relaxation, the simpler things in life. Don't overwork yourself, Aries, okay? Spirit really wants you to know that. And then communication is key, New Moon and Gemini. These are extremely significant with one another. See how beautifully they go together all the time? Communication is key with the heart. With the Three of Swords. Having a loss or, a break from somebody, a separation. Maybe it was because you couldn't communicate. All right. They didn't have enough empathy for you. You were trying to be successful and they were just kind of sitting there doing nothing to help you while you carried the load. And that could have caused your breakup. There's many different ways you can look at this, Aries. Only you know what would resonate well with you and your own personal situation. Okay, but then let's pull some chakra cards and see what Spirit wants you to activate or what needs to be unblocked in order to help you through this heartbreak or the separation and the burden that you may carry. And it could be a burden that you're carrying because of the weight of a relationship that you lost or something you went through just recently. Okay. All right. Higher heart chakra. Oops. Stay there, you little stinker. All right. And root chakra. Okay. So when you get the higher heart chakra, card number 9 there, it really talks about divine love and forgiveness, okay? Karmic release and soul healing. So yeah, that kind of goes with this whole thing here, and the empathy. You've been brought to the stage, okay, to kind of learn how to evolve with love, forgiveness, and the alignment of divine love, love for yourself, okay, or something bigger. It could even be spiritual love, getting more connected to your higher source, okay? So God, angels, Jesus, the Virgin Mary, whoever you resonate with on a spiritual level. So this card really wants you to look deep within yourself and, you know, and without great compassion, love, and complete non judgment to illuminate the aspects that you can now finally be released. So, they have been a part of your humanity's learning. However, these third dimensional lessons have played out their usefulness now. So, it's like Spirit's saying, like, humanity is stepping into a new era of wisdom and understanding. So, be kind to yourself and allow yourself time to get through these things. But a great awakening is kind of coming forth for you. Okay, and then you get the root chakra, and of course, that's about grounding, staying grounded, staying focused, support and survival. Okay, and survival, which really goes with your ruling planet of Mars, motion and power. Okay, do not overdo your physical realm though, and that's where this 10 of swords, I'm sorry, 10 of wands comes in, saying, don't carry the burden too hard by yourself. Yes, stay grounded and aligned with yourself, but do not overdo it, okay? Maybe seek a higher source or a higher power to kind of come in and help you, or maybe some of you need to get a little more spiritual or pray on it or ask guides for guidance, okay? Because that's what they're for. So let's pull some meditation and angel cards and see what we get. What else does Spirit want you to know about this journey? Oops. Okay. The Divine Rising. Okay. And Cosmic Knowledge. All right, number 28, and the Divine Rising is 25. So, when you get, let's see, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so it's kind of weird. So, like, this is significant, really, if you think about it. You get the 9, okay, the higher heart chakra. In numerology, you have a 7 right here, okay? 5 and or 25 makes 7 in numerology. And 8 and 2 make 10, but we would make that into a 1. So, kind of think about this like from step 1 into through 9, and then this 7 in there, you have 179. There's maybe some things missing for you, that you are like, okay, I'm on this journey of like really trying to get through everything I've been going through, and I feel like I'm missing something because you've got steps in there that aren't there. There's something you're after yet and that you haven't found. And I kind of feel like you really need to just sit back and wait patiently, and that what you're missing will come forth for you, okay? Don't be too hard on yourself, Aries. The Divine Rising, number 25, is all about awakening and rising, and your soul waking up, okay? It's no longer, it's like you're searching, and you are strong, and your strong need to give meaning into life is kind of like urging you to recognize your greatness, okay, and reconnect with the divine aspect of yourself. So, nobody's path is the same, so don't judge or criticize yourself for others, but you will know that when you're following your soul's path, it comes with ease and grace, okay? You just know in your gut that you're supposed to be going the way you're going. So, listen to yourself and follow your instinct, I guess, is basically what I'm trying to say here. And then number 28 is a portal card. The other one's more of like angel card. And this portal card says, I embrace all of who I am and awaken my sacred connection to the cosmic knowledge. So you're being asked to throw out all false knowledge in order to open your intuitive connection to the higher ups, okay, to all that is divine. Sacred wisdom is available to you. However, you must acknowledge and embrace all aspects of life in order to gain that. It's kind of like the yin and the yang create balance, and equilibrium from you is required in order to discern that which is your own truth. So your masculine and feminine aspects kind of come into harmony now. And that kind of shows where you have this masculine energy with all the burden. Maybe you're the only income in your relationship, and that's what caused this heartbreak or loss, or you felt like you weren't there enough and this person left, or because you were always working, and you weren't taking time to enjoy the simple things. You were too busy in your success and you needed more empathy, maybe towards that other person's needs. Okay, Aries, or maybe it's the other way around. Maybe they weren't giving you enough help in the aspect of paying financially for things that you needed in your relationship. Maybe you were the only income and they were not helping with that. And in turn, you couldn't enjoy yourself because you're too busy working. Okay, so you just decided to embrace the success aspect of your life and go just kind of like and throw yourself into work so that you didn't have to feel. You didn't, and when they left or when you separated from them, you did not have to feel that pain because you were busy working. Okay, you kind of tricked your mind. That is really quite significant with this story. There's many different, like I said, stories that could play out here for each of you because everybody's path is different. Okay. All right, Aries, you are strong though, and you are going to get through this time. I do feel like with empathy, if you're kind to yourself, okay, you can get through all of this. It's been a heavy load, but you're going to do it because that end of that tough cycle approaches. And I was shuffling the soul journey cards to give you a final message from Spirit, and the one that jumped out was abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire into the physical reality. Yeah, look at that. That is a really great message for the end. So, yes, with your hard work, it will pay off so that you can enjoy the simpler life. Maybe for some of you, you're going to be having your own business and you get to be the boss. Once you do the hard work to get what you need to have that business running, then yes, you can sit and relax and get the abundance from all the hard work that you have put forth. So, reaping the fruits of your labor. So, Aries, that is your message for November. And I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your month. And I thank you for stopping by. Happy connecting.